First things first. No, we gotta talk about the GOAT. The Artist of the Decade award given out to by the Billboard Music Awards that came on not that long ago, and they announced that Drake was going to be the recipient of this award, and it was super dope, man. I mean, I don't think anybody could argue this this choice.
And if they wanted to, I ain't really got time for it.
Yeah, like they said Mariah Carey won, then Eminem won. Okay, but anyway, we're talking about Drake right now. Drake is definitely by far the artist of the decade. If we're just going from 2010 to 2020, what he was able to do with his career, I mean, more slaps than the Beatles. You know what I mean? He, I don't know what else this man could.
I mean, who else was in? Who was competing with that? I'm sorry, like there was nobody else for him to. Who else? What would you say?
I mean, people were trying to figure out who was a close second, who is second or third, but he's honestly so far away from second and third is crazy because honestly, if I'm going from 2010 to 2020, I would say The Weeknd.
No.
And Kendrick.
No. They're both great. But you said, he's just so far away.
He's so far away. I mean, like it's like Drake, The Weeknd, you know, and Kendrick. You know, what I mean, they right there with it, and you know, then you got Cole is obvious. I think Cole is really heating up for the next decade.
Definitely.
Like he's showing his ass off this new decade right here. But yeah, I don't think anybody else could really compare. I mean, Nicki, stopped for a minute. I think that's what really hurt Nicki.
She still wasn't it.
Yeah,
I mean, she does her thing for female rapper. When it just comes to overall artist of the decade, I mean, she's not for all the people.
Yeah.
Drake is for everybody.
Yeah, Drake does music, and people call him a culture vulture. He's not, but he really.
I mean, call it what you like, but he's in every culture. He's where he needs to be the artist of the decade. Like.
Yeah. He's challenging himself, you know what I mean? He's finding new sounds, new ways, like if you go back and listen to old Drake, how he rapped and rhymed, that long pause, like, like that old Drake or something, that was a vibe at that time. But then if you're reading this as Too Late came out, it's just like, wait, what? Who is this guy? What happened?
Yes.
Y'all pissed him off?
It's just a constant upgrade, so much growth. It's marvelous to watch.
Yeah, and then he done his thing. He did Afrobeat records. He's done Latino records. He's done Brazilian records. Like he does otherworldly things. Like because he's not just he also did drill music as well too, like London grime music and stuff like that. He's very versatile, and I think that's what really helps him because you can't put him really in a box. He could do a record with anybody.
First of all, he came from Canada. It's a big old mixing pot anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Us in America are the only ones to think that you have to be in a box.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And
then we will judge you for it.
Right. So congratulations to Drake on his award. If you guys know the highlight of the night, he brought his son out, Adonis, and
I missed it.
Yeah, he brought his son out to accept the award. He also, the people who announced the award for him, they asked if he could have had anybody out there, present the award to him, but he decided to actually have his family. He had his mom out there, his dad out there, the guys that rode with him since the very beginning, present the award to him, and he walked out there with his son, and he gave his son the award, stuff like that. He was not having it. He was wilding out. But yeah, it was dope, man. He did have a little monologue. I could play that little short monologue. Don't think he did. That was actually pretty dope. I'll find it.
While we are on the topic of him, what about that weak ass picture that he posted with that weak ass?
Hey, yeah. What happened there, Jamila? What was going on?
So he posted a picture he looked booed up, a little too comfortable with what he says was his somebody like his sister, somebody that's on his team though, one of his employees, long term employees from the beginning. But I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It wasn't cute. It looked like he has a type.
But he got a type? What does the type look like?
Like his baby mama, funny looking.
Yeah.
Funny looking. It was disturbing. I mean, shit, if you just gonna take pictures like that, at least take some pictures with me. Fuck it. I definitely would kill it a whole lot better.
Bruh.
That joint crank every time,
It do,
though.
though.
Even the original.
Let me tell you something.
Tell us something, babe.
Actors don't rap. Rappers don't sing. Rappers don't come from Canada. What the f is Canada? I'm supposed to believe in this light-skinned, R&B face, crying on every song. Does he even write his own songs? I promise you, this is never gonna work. This is never gonna last. Even if he had a cosign, even if Lil Wayne co-signed, it doesn't even matter. Okay, best I ever had was a Q1, but he needs another one. Nah, another one. Nah, God. You know what? Okay, he did it, but can he do it again? No, again.
Always so much to prove.
No, again. No, again. You know what? You're just a lucky guy.
Are we sure it's luck? 9 #1 albums, 6 #1 songs, a record 232 songs on the Billboard charts.
Chill. This is giving me
45 top 10
chills.
chart
This man
positions,
is
the
the
most
GOAT.
daily artists ever. Are we sure it's luck? The first artist to debut at #1, 2, and 3 simultaneously. More weeks on the Hot 100 than Elvis Presley, Elton John, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson. Most streamed artists of all time. 13 Billboard Awards, the most ever in one night.
The
27
GOAT.
total Billboard Awards, the most wins in music history. A record 431 weeks on Hot 100. Luck is defined as success or failure apparently brought by chance rather than through one's own action. This is far from
That
chance.
shit was crazy.
This is purposeful choices, selfless gestures, relentless hours, and a whole lot of good karma. This is clinical, surgical, militant. Even when they don't want to compete anymore, you find someone to challenge every single time. Even if there's someone, it's yourself. It's not luck, my good friends. It's certain destiny.
Y'all still want him to prove himself. Y'all can kiss his ass. I said it.
Yo,
Kiss his ass.
yo.
His whole white, bright ass.
His daddy black. It's like, no. But yeah,
you
that.
know it's white.
Yeah,
Like the bottom of his fucking foot.
But yeah, that was amazing. You know, LeBron was the narrator at the end part of that. Yeah, man. Drake doesn't have to prove anything else at this point. Like,
Because y'all can kiss his ass.
yeah, he's the one. He's the GOAT. Like, I remember there's been talks about it was him versus Kendrick, and I am a Kendrick fanatic, Kendrick stan. But I have to respect where respect is due. Like, Drake is the only artist that is really, truly, like,
Number
out
one.
here living that life. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's dope that, you know, Kendrick and Cole can come out here, drop amazing music, but then they go back home to they you know, respective households, their families, and stuff like that. Drake is out here.
Yes. He's
All the time out here.
consistent. Like, he's so consistent. And the fact that he tries to be so diverse, like, he does this for everybody.
Yeah.
Kendrick does not make music for everybody.
Yeah,
No, he doesn't.
for me, though.
I know. It seems like he writes it just for you. You know what I mean? Like I can appreciate
Yeah.
Kendrick's artistry, but he doesn't make that music for me.
I feel you.
You understand? Like, Drake is like the male version of me. Oh my God. I feel like he made it for me. No, and for everybody else. Like, I can just go through albums and just see where the songs are not for me. It's for everybody. Whether it's
Yeah.
for women, whether it's for men, whether it's for young, whether it's for old. Like, he's touching every basis all year round consistently. Just hurry up and drop that album, Drake.
And he's been the person. He has been so himself throughout this whole thing. I remember the early talks. Drake is soft. He sings too much. He does this. He does that. But he doubled down on who he was, what he was comfortable with doing, and it worked. You know what I mean? He just having that undeniable confidence in yourself. You know what I mean? Really spoke out in his career and stuff like that. I mean, like you said, who comes out of Canada? You know, mixed kid coming out of Canada, half Jewish. Like, he was on the
Singing.
grassy. You know what I mean? Like, this is not supposed to happen at all. Like, compared for, you know what I mean? If you was to go to any record label, it's like, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
And I just, like you said, just having that undeniable confidence in yourself, that's something that I can definitely relate to. And I feel like that's why I've always been successful. Because at the end of the day, the facts don't lie. If
Yeah.
I have all these number ones, why I'm worried about what it is that you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy to tune out when you are number one.
Yeah.
The only reason why we were talking so much shit about him is because he was at number one. You become the topic of the conversation.
Right. When you're at the top of the mountain, the only other place is down.
Yep.
So that's what they're trying to bring him down at. You know what I mean? But right now, Drake is it right now, man. You know what I mean? I'm definitely can't wait to hear this new album, Certified Lover Boy, whenever it drop. You know what I mean? I think they're waiting for more outside to be open, but yo, I'm ready for it.
I am so ready for it.